blocks, which is all the wood. So here's oak wood added. Nah, we can't forget each wood has a bunch of variants we gotta place too.
The normal log, rounded log, then being stripped, plank, stair, slab, fence, a gate, a door, pressure plate, button, door, sign, new sign,
and a ladder. Yeah, there's about 15 different blocks for each wood, and I can't be the only one. But when did Minecraft add this many wood types? Bro, I thought there was only like 6 before planning this video. Like birch, spruce, dark oak, jungle, and acacia. Let me add these to the wall. But as you can see, it's literally only half of the wood that's in the game. And the other half is mangrove wood from a mangrove swamp, which is like red wood. Cherry wood from this new cherry biome. This is literally my first time getting it. What the heck? Bamboo wood, which you can craft from bamboo like this. The 2 different types of wood inside of the nether, of course. And lastly is pale wood, which just got added in the new pale garden biome, which I know has like a scary mob as well. Wait. Bro, I'm still playing in 1.21. It came out in 1.24. Okay, I just updated my game to the newest version, and here it is. It's just like a gray biome. It's not super gray, and it's like pink. Like it's... What was that sound? Let's grab all the wood that we need. Oh! Yo! Yo, yo! That's a new mob! Oh, yeah, you can't move if you look at it. Yeah, I'm out of here. What the heck is... Oh, bro, this thing is fast. And just like that, we have every single wood block officially collected on the wall. Bro, you can already tell this wall is going to look crazy. I'm going to be flexing this block collection that 0.0001% people have so hard. Of course, showing it to my friend Kill first at the end. But the next easy block section to fill is very, very, very easy. Since it's for all the overworld surface blocks like grass, but not just grass, but all the different types of grass like this. All the dirt, coarse dirt, rooted dirt, and mud dirt. Yeah, somehow there's 4 different types of dirts now. Bro, I'm literally learning so much from this video. And lastly, gravel. Oh, I need to place string under these. But gravel, sand, and red sand. Oh yeah, and also clay because it's like in the river. Now with the surface blocks collected, the last easy block section on the wall are for all the underground blocks. Like stone, andesite, or diorite, I mean. This right here is andesite, yeah. Bro. Okay, this is granite. Oh, I'm so stupid, bro. I swear I've been playing Minecraft for 10 years. Andesite right here. Deep slate and tough blocks. And just like the wood blocks, these blocks can all be crafted in different variants. And I didn't realize how many variants stone has until now. Number stone stair and slab. Also the button and pressure plate. The stone bricks, which can also be used to craft the wall and the weird looking block. But that's not all. You can also put the stone brick into a furnace and make it cracked. And then you can also add vines to them to make it mossy stone brick. Boom, 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 boom. And then lastly, cook normal stone for the smooth stone variant, which is my favorite block, actually. Oh, actually, there's still more variants. I almost forgot. By mining stone without a silk touch pickaxe, of course, you get cobblestone. So it's technically a stone variant. And also, you can make the cobblestone mossy as well. All the stone variants. Oh my god. Luckily, the other underground blocks don't have that many variants. Like granite is super simple. Diorite is literally the same. Andesite. Okay, never mind. Tough blocks has a lot of variants as well. These are all the deep slate variants. And this last row in the underground section is all the other small underground items, like deep slate and the deep slate block, some of this moss, all the different blocks inside of these crystals, this white one, this black one, also a crystal. And lastly, all the different blocks inside of the deep dark. Oh, bro, I gotta be quiet. I gotta be quiet. No, I'm just kidding. If you're scared of the deep dark in the big 2025, you're just bad at Minecraft, let's be honest. But let's grab one of these. Let's grab one of these. A shrieker, of course. Like, bro, spawn the warder. I'm not even scared, bro. Yo, what's good, bro? Stop giving me darkness. But I'll grab this vine right here. And all you gotta do is fly away with your elytra. Boom. Oh! Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And just like that, we have completed the easy block sections. That's all the wood, overworld surface, and underground blocks. We're getting closer to having a 100% block collection. But moving on to the medium difficulty block sections, you probably noticed we are missing all the ores from the underground blocks. And that's because that's the first medium section. This is for all the different ores because you can't really place ores in like the easy section. Because not only do you need to grab the ore blocks, but also the deep slate version of it, which is a little bit harder to find, especially for coal because coal doesn't spawn this low. Oh, this is perfect. We can grab the different types of copper. Oh, yeah. And the different types of iron. Bro, I literally can't find deep slate coal ore. Oh, here's the 2 different types of redstone. Let me grab that. There's some lapis, but there's no deep slate version of it. Oh, there we go. Here's the deep slate version. Bro, it honestly might be better if I just strip mine at the point deep slate spawns, because looking in a cave is taking forever. Come on, bro. Come on. Give me it, bro. I just cannot find it, bro. Yeah, this is the reason why the ores are not on the easy section. Okay, I literally found a spawner before a deep slate coal ore. Oh my gosh, wait. This might be it. No. Yes, there is. Oh my gosh, yes. I thought the vein was literally only 1 coal, but it's not. Oh yes, we finally got the deep slate coal ore. Now we literally just need gold. There we go. Diamond, of course. Yes. And lastly, emerald ore. But if you didn't know, the deep slate version of emerald ore is literally one of the rarest blocks in the game, because emeralds almost have a 0% chance of spawning that low. But if you've seen my rarest item video that I made like 2 years ago, I actually found one of them. And I'm just gonna take it because it literally took me like almost 5 hours, I think. Yeah, it sucked a lot. Bro. All right, with all the ores placed, you're probably wondering what the heck are these slots? Well, this one's for all the different like gold blocks of all of them. These 3 right here, a lot of people probably don't know this, but for the ores you need a smelt. If you just don't smelt them, you can actually craft them into block. Yeah, it's super weird. I don't know why you can do this, but yeah, there you go. And these last slots are literally just all the blocks that the ores can, you know, craft. So like the pressure plates, the iron door, iron bars, and an iron chain. The netherite ore and netherite block will be on the wall in the nether section somewhere down there, so don't worry, okay? But this is looking nice. For the next medium block section, we're starting to collect the more unique blocks, since this one is for all the different workbenches, and Minecraft has a lot of workbenches. Luckily though, if we just fly to a random village that nobody cares about, you can quite literally find all the different ones, like this cartography table, so here, stone cutter, the bell, brewing stand, lectern. All right, second village, the blast furnace. Village number 3, the loom, cauldron. Okay, I couldn't find like any more different workbenches, so let's fly back to the wall, place all the ones that we got. The ones that were missing, it only took me like 15 minutes, but I crafted them all because I already had like most of the materials. So let me fill these in. Place a smoker so we have all the furnaces. Right next to the cauldron, I'll place on a composter because they're both like these blocks. The note block and music thing, the bookshelf, and the bookshelf with no book. Next to the chest, I'll place the other storage workbenches, like a barrel, ender chest, and a pot. Yeah, I didn't know this, but this pot can be used as storage. You can put items inside of it. Like, look at that. But it sucks because to take them out, you gotta literally break the pot. Nobody's using that Minecraft. Up here is for the anvil, but not just a single anvil, but another anvil that is like cracked, and another anvil that is not only cracked, but also has to be a little bit more cracked. There we go. We have the 3 different types of anvils. They all do the same job. And the last ones are the more expensive workbenches, like enchanting table, a beacon, a respawn anchor, and then a lodestone, which takes 1 netherite to craft. Yeah! And moving on to the next section is for the blocks used as light. So like the 2 different type of torches. And if I just add iron ingots to them, turn them into lanterns. There we go. Also the campfire versions, which honestly should be in the workbench section because they can like cook food, but nah. Next is a end rod. Yeah, these are like the more unique light blocks, like combining a torch and carved pumpkin, or a jack-o'-lantern, redstone lamp, a sea lantern, and I would place a glowstone block right here, but it will be in the nether section, so yeah, we can't. And the 3 last light blocks that we need, I actually never seen with my own eyes or ever got the frog lights, because to get frog lights, it's insanely weird. First step, you gotta find a frog. Yes! All right, here's one. But we also need 2 of them, so where the heck is another one? Oh, here's one. Yo, he just jumped in my frame. What the heck was that? Next step, with these frogs, we gotta go inside the nether. Yep, I wish I was kidding, but this is a real step. Get in the nether, bro. Oh my god, please. Yo! Be careful, bro. There's lava. Third step, now we... Oh... Please don't take fall damage. We need to find a magma cube, which doesn't spawn in this biome at all. Bro, oh my, you gotta do all this for a freaking light, bro. Get inside of the boat. All right, I'm just gonna fly them to a magma cube biome. Oh my gosh. No, stop. Where the heck is a magma cube, bro? Yeah, that's what we need right there. Guys, get out of the boat. Follow me. And the 4th step is basically turning these magma cubes into bite size for the frogs, because the frogs on the 4th step needs to eat the magma cubes. Guys, eat the magma cubes. Yeah, just like that. And yeah, for some reason, each time they eat a magma cube, a frog light pops out. This is one of the stupidest things ever in Minecraft. This makes zero sense. All right, we got the frog lights, but there's actually a third one. And to get the third one, we need like a green frog to eat the magma cubes. Let me bring the frogs back to the overworld. And using slime balls, I'll breed them. All right, I think this one is the girl, so lay your eggs in there, in the water. Come on. Oh, she actually did. Let's go. I did not know that one. I think you can just feed them slime balls for them to grow up faster. Yes. All right, it's a green frog. All right, eat this magma cube, please. Yeah, all right, there we go. Yeah, personally, I'm probably never ever gonna do that again for these lights. But to finish off the medium block sections, for the last one, you probably noticed I didn't mark down any blocks that needed to be placed down in it. And that's on purpose. Surprisingly, a lot of people who try to collect every block forgot about this entirely, and that is paintings. Yep, this last section is for every single painting that's in Minecraft. I made this section pretty big, so hopefully it fits all of them, since I think there's like around like 20, I think. I don't know. And to do this easily, I'll just keep on placing down paintings like this. And if I get one that we already have, I'll just break it. Oh, yep, we don't need that. There we go. There we go. Yep. Wait, hold on a minute. I just removed blocks at the bottom, making us one of the first Minecraft players to actually collect all the blocks in the game.
What? Every single block?
And with that new motivation, the first hard block section is finally the nether, which is actually very little compared to the overworld. Look at that tiny little box. But it's hard because it's the nether. Oops. To be super efficient, I'm going to collect all the blocks with all the nether biomes at a time, starting with the nether waste, which has a basic netherrack, glowstone, magma block, quartz, and gold ore. Second, the soul sand area, which literally only has 3 different blocks. The soul sand, the soil, and a bone block. This red biome has 3 as well. This light, and this leaf from the tree. This blue biome is the same exact thing. And also, I already have these, which is the obsidian and prime obsidian. So I'll just place them down. And the last biome is the basalt biome, which has basalt and blackstone. And I gotta grab a ton of this, because just like all the wood, they can be crafted in different blocks. Boom, boom, boom. And that's all the basalt, so I don't need you anymore. Bye. But there's a lot more for blackstone. Slab, stair. All right, I placed them all down, but we also can't forget the button and the cracked version. And the last things on this wall is the blocks from the nether fortress and the bastion. But we literally already placed down all these blackstone blocks like 2 seconds ago, so I'm only here to collect this thing. And not only is there like these regular nether bricks, but there's also like red ones that you can make with nether warts. So let me just grab these. Wait, how do I craft these? Oh, I'm stupid. You gotta make it with nether bricks, not the netherrack block. Boom, 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 boom. And the last 2 nether blocks is ancient debris and the netherrack block. But I'm not gonna go mining for that, since luckily almost 2 years ago, I made this giant mining machine in my diamond factory video. I haven't used it since. But each one of these machines has 3 ancient debris on it. So I'm just gonna take it from this, since this is where I get all my ancient debris. Thank you, me, 2 years ago. This definitely saves a lot of time. Smelt these up, make it into a netherite and a netherite block. Bro, this is my first time. Oh, bro, this is my first time ever making a netherite block. The next section is all the blocks in the end, which is like 4. All right, we got endstone. Let's get this bedrock really quick. No, I'm just kidding. That's for the unattainable blocks. We gotta get this, whatever, and these blocks from the end city. Yeah, this section should have been in the easy blocks. Okay, but this next section actually deserves to be hard. The underwater blocks. So these coral blocks. You're probably wondering, this isn't even hard to get though, but that's not the reason. The reason is, how do I put them on the wall without dying? Well, it's good that they died, because we do need the dead variant to get all the blocks in the game. So let me place down their coral fans as well, and these other coral. But yeah, how do we make this side of coral not die? I know to keep them alive, you have to have like water touching them in some way. Well, let me mine out the wall behind them, but I don't want to make this look horrible. Let me place water inside of it, just like that. Now we can place them without dying. Oh my. Oh no. Just trust the process. And then I'll place the ones on top so the water stops flowing and being stupid. And for the coral fans, they cannot be placed under a block, and it has to be on the side of a block. So let's craft up some stairs, and on the inside, I'll place them down just like this, and then add water to every single one. And because these stairs have water, they shouldn't die, right? Right? And these last blocks right here are the underwater blocks that isn't coral. Sadly, I'm gonna need to place glass. There's no other way I can like do it like the coral. Boom, boom. That's all the underwater blocks. And the next section is actually pretty similar, and it's for all the different plants that are in the game. And since Minecraft literally adds like a plant in every update, there's a decent amount. Starting off with all the different leaves, which I guess isn't actually plants because they're dead, cut off the tree. And the only two I'm missing is from the azalea tree. The flower one and the normal one. Boom, boom. And I know these are not leaves. So I'm also gonna add mangrove roots and mangrove roots with mud. Since they look like leaves and they're plants, so I need to put them in here. The next row is all the tree saplings. Boom, boom. And on these 4 last pots, I'm actually gonna add all the different mushrooms because they grow as well, like saplings. For the 3rd row, you already know, is all the different flowers. And honestly, here's just like a fast cut of me grabbing all of them because there's a lot. There is so many flowers in the game right now. It was honestly hard to keep track while getting them. But I'm still missing the 2 hardest flowers, which you can't get from like picking up in the field. The first one, all you guys probably know, the wither rose, where you have to spawn a wither, make it kill a mob, and it'll drop the flower. Yeah, it's very weird. Let me get 3 wither skeleton skulls. All right, that took forever. We can do this very easily. We just got to dig a hole, make it big enough for the wither, just enough room so it can spawn inside of. Boom, 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 boom. And before we saw him or spawn him, I will shoot a ton of eggs in here. All right, we got like 8 baby chickens. Right when the wither spawns, he should just kill him. Boom. All right, they should all be dead. Let's head down. All right, I should be careful. Wait, what the? Is he climbing up? Oh! No! Why is he climbing up? Okay, he doesn't know where I went. He doesn't know where I went. Oh my gosh, that scared me. All right, bro. I just gotta go and get those flowers, okay? Get the flowers. Get the flowers. All right, we got the flowers. We're out, bro. We're out. We out. I'm going out the other way, bro. I don't care. I didn't sign up to kill the wither, okay? All right, and the last flower is the hardest flower to ever get in the game. And this is my first time ever getting it. And here's how to get it. You gotta craft a brush, fly to a warm ocean, find a ruined structure, and dig up this suspicious stand using the brush. Trying to get a sniffer egg, which has a 7%. Oh. What? I just accidentally broke that. 7% chance. I got it. Oh my gosh. Yes. I think that took like 20 minutes. With the sniffer egg, place it on top of a moss block so it hatches a lot faster. Now we just wait for the sniffer to sniff up the flower from the ground with this big nose. Yeah, it's called a torch flower, and that's the only way you can get it. And it took way longer than it should have. And while AFK and I heard the sniffer sniff up the seed, I quickly started the recording and got it. And let's use some bone meal to grow it fully up and place it in the pot. My brain is so slow today. And down below, I'll place down all the tall flowers. Wait. There's another tall flower? Bro, I didn't even know that. Oh, there is. And it's called the pitcher plant, which needs to be sniffed up by sniffers. Oh my. There's another flower that he sniffs up. Oh my god. Please. Please be it. Yeah. 20 minutes. Throw this up and boom. And the rest of the plants are just like random ones, like a dead bush, bamboo, cactus, fern. The 2 like nether plants is the tall grass, the large fern, the small grass, nether vine, pink petals, the hanging vines, nether one, glowberries, hanging moss, and spore blossom. Finally, the last plants. Can't forget the melon, pumpkin, carved pumpkin, hay, dried kelp, which are old dead plants because they got harvested, and the mushroom blocks. Holy crap. Why is there so many plants in the game? Minecraft needs to add like more like end game items, not just flowers, bro. Come on. And for the last hard block sections is what I thought were the hardest / weirdest blocks to get while planning this video. Besides, you know, the unattainable blocks we're gonna get below them. Let me smelt up some copper, since the first one is all the different copper blocks, just like that. But if you didn't know, copper in Minecraft will actually age and oxidize over time. There's 4 different stages, and of course we gotta get them all. Using some honeycomb. Right now I'll wax the top layer so it doesn't oxidize and stays the same. And we just gotta wait for the 3 other layers to oxidize in different stages, and we can wax them with a honeycomb. Bro, I just googled it and it says it will take over 1 hour. It's that slow? Well, I guess I'll keep the honeycomb in my inventory, and while we wait for them to oxidize, let's work on the next section, which is all the redstone components. I can't lie, this section is probably a lot easier than I thought while planning, because I have literally all the components already. Let me just grab all this. Yeah, I literally already pretty much have all of it. Boom, 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 boom. What the heck? Oh yeah, I forgot Minecraft changed the redstone torch texture. That looks weird. TNT is technically a redstone block. Oh yeah, all the different rails, trap chests, and the only 3 I don't have is a daylight sensor, a new crafter, which is my first time ever making one. What the heck? This is so weird. The crafter came out after I built my vending machine, but I know a lot of you guys are saying I should add it to it, but that will be a lot of work. Oh my gosh. The last redstone component is this weird skulk crystal thing, which I don't know what the heck does. It's probably something crazy. All right, that's all the redstone, and the copper hasn't even oxidize. This actually might take days. Wait. I might have an idea. You know how the new trial chambers are literally made out of copper? So if I just go to one, there should be one right here. Not take these regular copper blocks because we already have those, but take these green ones, which are like on the last stage of oxidizing. Am I saying that right? Oxidizing? I don't know. And I think if I just use my axe on it, I can make it... Yeah, I can make it go through all the different stages. I'll line up all this. Let's get rid of all this stupid copper, except the top, of course. Replace it all with this, and using my axe, I'll make this top layer go into this stage. Honeycomb it. This third one go into this stage. Honeycomb it. And this bottom one can stay the same. Yeah. Sadly, we can't do this method on trapdoors and the doors because we can't make the doors out of the blocks. So these still have to oxidize and take forever. But don't worry, I'll do that. I'll make sure they get to the right stage. And just like that, we are on the last hard section before we do the online methods and try to get all the unattainable blocks. You might have noticed this section is literally massive compared to all the others, and that's because it's for all the different blocks in the game that can be changed different colors, which is wool, of course, also carpet, and I think I'm gonna collect all the different blocks that can be changed colors before doing so and placing them down. So yeah, continue. Terracotta can be changed colors, concrete, glass, and glass panes, beds. You can probably see why this section is so big now, but we're not done. Candles can be changed colors, banners, and sadly, shulker boxes can be changed colors as well. Bro, I barely have shulker boxes, so I need to go to the end, kill a lot of shulkers. All right, we got all the different blocks that can change colors, and here's a nice little time lapse of me getting all the different dyes that we need. It's probably taking very long. Yep, it took like 20 minutes. I guess let's grab one of each dye. Let's start at the very top for all the different wool. Next, all the carpets. And I almost forgot, we're gonna need some string for these so they can be placed in the air. Oh yeah, this is looking good. All the terracotta. And for the concrete, we all know there's two different types of concrete. On this first one, I'll place down string, since it's the normal concrete powder. And then of course the same thing, but I'll place water on top to make them fully concrete. Alrighty, and bro, this is actually looking nice. All the different glass and glass panes. Wait, I almost forgot about tinted glass. I forgot this was a thing. Oh my gosh. Let's place it right here. Let me actually grab all the terracotta again, put them all into furnaces, because we also need all the different colored glazed terracotta. All right, the last colored blocks are like the weirder ones, which hurts me to place down because I'm wasting them and I won't be able to use them. The beds, which I'll place in this direction so they're not pointing out from the wall. Who remembers when there was only the red bed? All the different colored candles, which this is my first time ever making. I feel like I said that a lot in this video. And of course, I'll light them with a flint and steel because I don't think they like run out or anything. Or do they do? Or do they? I can't talk. What? You can't dye banners? Please don't tell me I gotta get all the wool to make the banners again. Okay, you know what? This is probably the harder way to do it, but since I have a lot of every dye, I'm just gonna make it like this. Boom. There you go, a full red banner. Trust me, this is a lot faster than me. A bunch of wool in the different colors. Okay, I got them all. Alrighty. I'm actually gonna put the pillager banner on here because you can find this banner naturally in the world, so. Alright, that's all the colored blocks in the game, which actually looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. And I know you probably noticed there's still blocks we need to place down in this section, but to be honest, this is actually its own section. It's for all the other blocks that I missed while planning this video and it was kind of too late. So yeah, here they are on the wall now. But with all the easy, medium, and hard sections finally complete, we are now on the insane block sections. This is where we get the blocks that most have never gotten and actually have every single block in the game in our collection. There's 3 sections for the insane blocks. This top one is just all the other random blocks that I didn't know where to place while planning this video. Yeah, sorry, I know it killed the vibe, but where the heck do I put the sponges and beehives and this stuff on the wall? Okay, actually I could have put them up there, but I don't know, bro. Okay, but the other 2 insane block sections are for all the unattainable blocks we need to collect, the super rare blocks. And I already have all the online videos showing the methods on how to get the unattainable blocks pulled up on my second monitor. But before we do them, of course, to fill in the rare blocks first, which of course is all the different types of mob heads. I did already have most of these, but earlier in this video when it thunderstormed, I went and got some that I was missing. Then over here is a heavy core, the conduit, a cobweb, which is kind of rare, I guess, right? Okay, it's not really, but the next things, which of course is a dragon egg, which my friend Swag has, and I was scared he put it in his inner chest, but he literally has it placed in his base, and I didn't know that. So sorry, Swag, I gotta make my block collection 100% have everything. All right, the pink wool from a natural spawning pink sheep. Luckily, I don't have to wait for one to spawn because I'm not even kidding. A while back, I found one and put it in a boat. Yeah, here it is, bro. Like, I randomly found this, and I said, like, yeah, I gotta put it in a boat because I'm probably gonna need it later. And I did need it later, so good thing I did that. And the last 2 rare blocks, if I fly over to our spawn area, I'm gonna grab this dirt block in the middle, which isn't any regular dirt block. It's actually one of the first dirt blocks ever mined and placed in this world. So it's super rare. And the last rare item is a end crystal, which isn't the rarest, but I put it in the middle so it looks clean. All right, it's finally time we collect the unattainable blocks to finish the entire collection. Throughout this video, we have collected every block that is obtainable, but that doesn't mean our collection is 100% yet. We're still missing bedrock, the command blocks, barrier, all the unobtainable blocks that most players have never gotten. Then we gotta show my friend Caleb and get his reaction to this. And to kick off this final stretch, I'm starting out with the simplest online method. First, getting the suspicious gravel and sand block, since normally these are impossible to get since they just break. But this guy found out you actually can by just right under it building a little tunnel with soul sand at the bottom, using kelp, make it a water elevator just like that. And now if we just break the stone block, let it fall down, as you can see, it's still right there. And if we just wait like 10 seconds, it should just break. Okay, for some reason it's not breaking. Oh, yes! Yeah, there we go. Do the same thing to get the suspicious sand. And boom. First 2 done. The next unattainable block we need to get is the end portal frame. And from this video online, it looks a little bit harder. First, we need to downgrade our game back to Minecraft 1.9 beta, which is insanely old. Because throughout Minecraft history, there has been certain ways to get these unattainable blocks that we want. And in this version, it's possible to get the end portal frame. We just need to kill some creepers or some TNT. And using these random tall glass towers, it shows us where the stronghold is. Aha! Get out of my way, bro. And blow it up. Oh, blow. What? Blow it up. Ugh. Boom. And it drops. Look at that. Right now, this does not look like the end portal at all. But if I just update my game a little bit, it does. And it's in my inventory. Before I show you on like how I'm going to bring this back to my world, we can actually get the next unattainable block, the mob spawner, in this old version as well. As we all know, sadly, Silk Touch doesn't work on mob spawners, but it does on this version. Bro, I literally just got Silk Touch on my first enchantment. I thought I was gonna have to try multiple times. But let's go grab a spawner from another stronghold. Yeah! Oh, bro, get out of here. Oh my. This doesn't feel real at all. And for the 5th unattainable block is, of course, bedrock. And yep, you guessed it, we can do that in this version as well. This version is super weird, bro. All we need to do is kill some gas to craft end crystals, get all the materials to open up the end. Boom, boom, boom. All right, now just kill the ender dragon. Oh, what the? Yo, I've never seen the dragon do that. Hey, I made that look super easy, but it actually took super long. But with the ender dragon dead, to get the bedrock block, all we got to do is remove these torches, place the end crystal right here, which for some reason replaces that bedrock block, place 4 more around the end portal, which starts respawning the dragon. But before it does, break it. Oh, and I died. Okay, I wasn't supposed to die, but with that